happy. Now listen, how to make yourself happy. Nobody else making you happy. It's you making yourself happy. And that's what I'm talking about. I'd like to thank everybody for listening, and please share this. And if you want to comment, please comment, because I need the comments. I want to be able to help to do whatever I need to do to help you help me, and I help you, so we can help each other. So I'm going to be talking about this. Please share this video. Please share this on all platforms. I do have it already being shared, but I would like if you share it on yours. Please sponsor if you can. And actually right now I'm running on 5 different platforms, so a lot of other people are listening as well. And I'm going to continue to do whatever it says here on HAPS, because I appreciate HAPS for doing this. Now, how to make yourself happy. I hope you're listening, and I'm going to be here for 30 minutes, and that's it. So you can, I'm going to take this from WikiHow. And if you want to make yourself happy, then you have to know what you want to be comfortable asserting your needs. You always have to make sure you have a positive mindset. Take actions to live a happier life, and take good care of yourself, even if you're having a rough week. So if you think you're having a rough week, live your happy life. The most important thing is that you know that happiness is within you if you're willing to work for it. So that's right there. That says a lot right there. And that was just something great for you to listen to. So, alternative perspective. Be who you want to be. If you really want to make yourself happy, then the best thing you can do is to be who you were meant to be. Whatever's inside of you. This means not being the person you think your boyfriend, your parent, your coworker, or your friend want you to be, but the person who feels the most like you. So what feels like you? Ask yourself that. If you feel like you're always faking it or putting up a front, then you won't ever be able to enjoy your life or to truly be happy, because you're living a fake life. So be yourself. You may not even realize that you're not being true to the person who you really are until you pause and check in with yourself. So you got to go within and find out. Just check in sometimes. If you're out here looking, check in. You might want to try to stay in, but we want to go back and forth. So if you do that, then just check in so you can still be who you say you are and who you feel comfortable with as being. The next time you step out into the world, ask yourself if you're really being the person you want to be. Ask yourself that now. Sometimes you may just not be the person who you truly want to be, yet people find you fun and acceptable, which is a sign that you have to change living up to everyone else's expectations. So if people like you being all this stuff, then, and that's not you, then don't be it. But if you're doing that, you're doing it because of what somebody else is saying. Oh, I like you, but really you're not being yourself. And the best way to be yourself is just think about what you really want. What do you want? What do you feel? How do you feel about yourself? Do you like the way you look? Do you like your hair? Do you like this? If you don't, then change it, because only you have the positive mindset to change it. Think positive. Though sometimes you may think that it is impossible to think positive, being positive is something you can actively pursue. No matter what your circumstances is, you can be positive. If you're in a situation right now, you can change it just like that and think positive. It's up to you. As long as you can keep that in your mind, that it's up to you, then you can do it. Because if I'm mad right now, I can change it. Like, okay, just now I thought about, I got to go down here and do this, and I didn't feel like it. Just get up and do it. That's all. Because that's who I am. And what you're doing, you're transforming over to who you are. Because if you don't like to do something you really like to do, then that's who you are. You just got to get close to it, because we've been doing what other people like for us to do, and that became a habit. So now I'm doing something I like to do, and then I'm tired, and then because that is always going to come to try to stop you from being who you are. Not just people doing it, things around you that if nobody's here, things around you can still do it. Things in the astral world, make you feel tired, make you feel like you don't feel good enough to do it, make you feel like everybody gonna be looking at you when you do it. I mean, that's stuff that you can change consciously. Just change it because it's gonna catch up with you now. Like now, I feel good because I did it, but I'm just giving you the real deal, the real issue. Because sometimes I just don't feel like coming down here to do this, but I do it because it's what I like to do. So now do that make sense? No. So you got to make it make sense. Make yourself happy. That's what it's about. If you catch yourself making a negative comment, try to counter it with 2 or 3 positive ones. So even just making an effort to smile will only make the people around you feel happier, but it will make you happier too. Convincing yourself to smile occasionally and naturally is a bit tough, but once you achieve it, the results just won't disappoint you. Like now, because I just told you I was tired. I didn't feel like coming down here. Just want to lay down and just be lazy. That ain't what I ain't happy doing that. Because then later on, you're going to be like, dog, I should have got up. So why not just get up when you should get up and when you think you want to get up, when you need to get up, how you feel getting up when you got up. All of that. Though complaining can help make you feel better occasionally, but complaining in itself is overlooking the positive aspect of life and paying greater attention to the negative ones. If you make a habit of it, then you'll naturally be more likely to feel pessimistic. So just don't do it. Simple as that. Okay, live in the present. One way to make yourself happy is to focus on the world right in front of you, like right now. Instead of worrying about the past or the future. Some people be like, "Ooh, I wish I would have did that." That's the past. "Ooh, I can't wait till I do this." That's the future. What you doing right now? That's what we got to focus on. What is right now? Right now, you're listening to this. So take this in and go for it right now. Right now. That's what you do right now. Though it is not always easy to forget past mistakes or to stop being anxious about the future, the more you make a habit of focusing on the present moment, the more likely you'll be to make yourself happy. You can have a set time each day for worrying about the future or dreading the past, but you should push through those thoughts aside. Push them aside. If you're thinking something right now, just move it out the way. That's it. If you want to enjoy your daily interactions, also while thinking about the future or past, one, forget about the present. And the present time is the only time you have some power to act. So right now you're focusing on what you should have did. That's over with. You didn't do it. So just do it now. Live right now. Now you're thinking about what you're going to do in the present. Do it now. In the future. Do it now. If you going somewhere for 4th of July, go now. Who told you that the 4th of July is coming up? Why can't you do it now? That's just how I think. Why I got to wait till everybody else get into this 4th of July? Do it now. Because everybody is excited. Everybody looking at fireworks. Do the fireworks now. Make yourself happy. If you got to wait until the 4th of July to make yourself happy, then you're doing what somebody else told you to do. Because this is how I think. It is one big day. And then the lights go out. And you're still in the same day. Because if I sit here all day today and it become night and I'm still sitting here, I'm still in the same day. It's just what they told us. That's what I'm telling you. It's just a night Darkness and light. That's all it is. Darkness and light. So if I sit here right now, I'm in the light. Soon as if I cut that light off and all these other lights and the light from the sun is still coming in here, and then when it gets night, I'm still sitting here. It's just that I'm in the dark. You got to think like that because they got us focused on night and day, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, because that's what we're programmed to be. We could have Thanksgiving right now. Just bring everybody over and say, this is Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, that's how I think now. I can have Christmas right now. Just bring everybody over and just give gifts. That's it. It's Christmas every day. Give a gift every day. It don't have to be just a gift. It could be like what I'm doing. This is every day. Every day. And that's what I'm saying. We got to change with time because time is changing right now. Live right now. If you're having trouble living in the present, try yoga or meditation. That's it. These daily activities can help you feel centered. Think about it. Sometimes some things frustrating, some things frustrating happens at work. And now it's keeping you from enjoying your time at home with your family. Why not? Don't go and just call in. I mean, because we like, well, if I call in, they might fire me. How you know? You don't know. You could call in. They probably didn't even need you that day anyway because it wasn't busy. I mean, you don't know what may happen. You have to just do it. Do what makes you happy. Plus, if you focus more on the present, then you'll be more attuned to the work you're doing and will be better at listening to the people in your life. Even if something frustrating happens at work, anywhere, no use of bringing it up again. If something happened at work, why are you bringing it up again? It happened. It's over with. Live right now. That's what it's trying to tell all of us. Just live now. Be grateful for what you do have. Another way to make yourself happy is to make gratitude a priority. So wherever you are right now, be grateful. Be thankful. Be glad that you are right here right now. That's it. Wherever you are right now, be grateful and be thankful. If something happened a few minutes ago, that's over with. Wash it out. It's done. You're living right now. Right now. Whatever happened yesterday is over. Whatever is going to happen hadn't happened yet. But whatever you're doing right now is what's going on. That's why I say you can have a birthday right now. Because every day you're born, you always doing something. You always waking up. That's a new day. That's a birthday. A birthday. So a birth light. A birth dark. Because if it's dark, it's still your birth dark. Who told you that it's a day? Think like that so that you can be unlimited instead of being limited. Okay, I got to do this before I go to bed at night. You could be up at night. Oh my goodness. Everybody is doing the same thing. The majority. Everybody go to bed at night. Some people stay up at night because they're working. Okay. You could stay up. Just say you got a project to do. Well, I got to get that done before I go to bed. No, you don't. You can get it done in the middle of the night. But we've been programmed to think like that. Reprogram your mind. Because that's what we must do for yourself. Because that's what I'm doing for me. Just reprogram it. Take the time to thank people for what they've done for you, whether they've done something big or small. This shows that you're paying attention. Simple as that. Just take some time and say, you know what I think? Thanks for what you did. You know, and that people don't expect to hear that. So that's going to make them feel so good about themselves because they realize you really knew that I did that. Because a lot of us just be going, just going. Just going, never thinking, just going. The thoughts come in, we doing it. Everything is going, we doing it. We thinking, we doing it. We thinking, we doing it. We not really stopping to think what we're doing. We're just doing it because we're thinking. And then the thoughts come and we do it. So now we got to stop, think, then make a decision to make yourself happy. Whatever comes up, make yourself happy. If you were supposed to do something and you couldn't do it, find a way to make yourself happy. Like the other day, I went somewhere and place was closed. So I just went and got me something to eat over in the same place. Instead of saying, oh, then all of that frustration going to come and you're not going to be happy. Take a step back from your situation. Okay, another way to make yourself happy is to get some perspective. Take a step back and look at your situation from the outside. You may be having some bumps in a relationship, or you may be putting in too many hours of working recently. But on the whole, you have a roof over your head, some love and joy in your life. You got people that care about you. You alive, you eating, you drinking, you driving because you just went somewhere in a car or somebody took you. I mean, it's a lot of things to be grateful about. Some people can't do that. Some people catching a bus. If you're catching a bus, be thankful that there's a bus to ride on, to catch. You know, things like that. You can't always say, oh, I got to catch this bus. Just catch the bus. That's it. Even if you got to walk, thank God you got legs to walk to the store. I mean, we got to change that. Oh, I got to walk up here. What if you couldn't walk? If you couldn't walk, get in your chair and ride up there on your chair. I mean, you got to change these things because we've been set up to fail. So we've been set up to fail. You can't make that much money. Well, thank God you got money what you made. And if you don't have money, you still got money because you got energy to make money. That's it. That's all we have to do. I'm not saying you, me too. You know, and this may be the last thing you want to hear when you feel truly miserable, but it's important to think about how, from the outside, your life may look pretty rosy, even if you don't feel that way. Even the fact that you have access to the internet, you can find help here is a sign that your situation isn't as dire as you may think. Because if you're going through something right now, you on the internet. Thank God for that. You got a phone. You see, all these things that we just, oh yeah, I got my phone. Okay, but when you lose that phone, when you lose that phone, then you realize you need to be grateful for that phone. Because that's what people put. They look at Siri's trying whatever, they're trying to say something. I know y'all listening. They always listening. So just for the phones, you know people listening. See? What I tell you? But who cares if they listening? That's what I'm saying. Because nothing can shut me down. And nothing can shut you down. So be happy with who you are and don't shut yourself down. That's it. Get more comfortable about being selfish. Okay. One of the reasons you may feel like you're unable to make yourself happy is because you're always putting others before yourself. Use it, but don't abuse it. That's it. Now, this doesn't mean you should kick everyone else to the curb and only look out for number one, but it does mean that you should spend more time thinking about your own goals, desires, and needs. If you routinely put your friends or significant other and family members above yourself, then you should find a way to compromise and make yourself happy. Because if you're not happy, believe me, they know you're not, and then they ain't gonna be happy being around you, even though you're putting them first to make them happy. That's how it works. So if you feel like you're in a relationship where you're sacrificing everything for the other person, then have a conversation about it. You can't keep this up forever if you want to be happy. Now, I'm going to say have the conversation within yourself. because you don't have to let people know what you're going through. You just know what you're going through and you fix it. Because when you let them know what you're going through, and some people, majority of people, going to use that against you. Ain't nobody asked you to help me do this. You know what I'm saying? You did it. I ain't asked you to do it. Why are you doing it? You shouldn't have did it in the first place. If you know, that kind of stuff will happen, because I've been there. I've said that. So I'm saying, change it. Don't even tell nobody. Just be between you and your God, the power that's within you. That's it, which is you. So all you have to do is talk within yourself. We always want to run to people. All they're going to do is tell their story from how they feel, and that's going to make you feel even bad. You're going to feel worse because they didn't say what you wanted to hear. So if what you want to hear, then talk to the spirit that is within you. And once you talk to that power in you, it's going to say exactly what you want to hear, because it knows what you need. And you can't get mad at it because it's you. We only get mad at ourselves when it's ourself on the outside telling self. But when you have the spirit within you telling you things, when you go to yourself from within, then you're going to feel better because it already knew what you needed in the beginning. But if you go to self going to make you feel bad because self is out here. So you got to be selfish. Okay? Self, and then go fish, because you're going to fish on the inside, and you're going to catch something good on the inside so that you can throw it back out. Man, y'all not listening. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Surround yourself with people who make you feel good about yourself. One way to change the perspective for the better is to spend more time with people who make you feel like a great person who is capable of great things. Stop being around them negative folks, okay? Especially if you can't take it, why be around it? You know you can't take it. You already know sister so-and-so gonna say something. You already know brother so-and-so gonna say something. You already know I ain't going over to their house because I know how they are. So if you already know, why you go? Don't go. Just fight that and stay or go somewhere else, because the reason why we go, because we told them we was coming. But you know, you could change. I got something else to do. I'm not coming. They do it to you. People do it all the time. The reason why you get upset because you're in a habitual relationship with that person. So it's a habit. Change it. Take stock. Look around you and see which people really make you feel good and which make you feel terrible about yourself. If you find that you spend the majority of your time around people who make you feel inadequate, then it's time to cut those ties. It's nearly impossible to it's nearly impossible to be happy if everyone around you is making you feel worthless. Though it may hurt to cut ties, which it does with people, it does hurt. I'm telling you, it hurts because it's habitual. People you have been in your life for a while, you have to get in a business. You have to get in the business of looking out for yourself. Because believe me, they're not going to do it. They're going to look for themselves. Take action. Address your troubles. Just address it. One way to make yourself happy is to stop brushing all of the things that are troubling you under the rug. Just face it. Stop using cigarettes and smoking and drinking and gossiping and all of that to take away. That's not going to take away. That's going to get you deeper and deeper. Manage your stress. Make time to do what you love. If whatever you love, make time, because that's going to make you happy. Manage the stress. Get rid of it, because stress doesn't even exist. Stress only comes because you accept it. And when you accept it, you're bringing it to life. Set goals and meet them. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate, because it's going to make you happy when you finish those goals that you wrote. That's it. You can write a diary. And what I mean by diary is something that you want to do, just write it down and follow it. I don't care who called, follow it. Follow it. Now, if something happened where somebody got to go to the hospital or they're dying, then you deviate, but you go back and finish it because you want to complete everything that you set out to do. It may be night or day. I mean, it might be night or light. You don't have to be one, I got to do this by tomorrow. See, we're having limitations. We're unlimited. So just do it the next night or the next light. Instead of saying this day, next day, because that's going to put some pressure on you. But if you say, oh, this will be done by dark, or this will be done at dark, that could be 2 weeks from now. Instead of saying that, because you're trying to eliminate the pressure. So that's what you do. You just focus on that. Get out of the house. Go places, do things, take yourself out, make yourself happy. I went the other day to some pizza place. It's Maddie's Pizza. Went there. They sold cauliflower, what you call it, the for the pizza. It was made out of cauliflower, the crust, because I'm getting away from bread. I'm done with bread. So I use the cauliflower crust. So now I'm going to find out how to make it myself. And then I can make my own bread, cauliflower bread. Because if they made the crust for that, I can make bread. But it'll be cauliflower. Just like that. Then I can put some, some stuff on it and make it taste good. Because that cauliflower crust was tasting good the other day. So, you just find out, create new things. I got to find out how they made it now. That's it. And just follow it. Make other people happy. Now, I do that a lot because I feel it makes me feel good when I make someone else happy. Just like the party that they had. I did that because I knew that this person was going to be happy. And that makes me happy. I don't mind going around filming and doing all of that, taking pictures and stuff, if it's going to make somebody else happy. And that's what it is. And the reason why I said that, because they didn't ask me, somebody else asked me. So I did it to make the person's birthday happy. You see? So it was a great thing to do, and I felt good about it. And I felt good doing it. It wasn't like, oh, I got to go all the way up there and I got to stand up there and take the pictures. See, that don't happen when you're happy. That's what I'm saying. We got to change that. Take care of yourself. Get great sleep. Feel good about yourself. Find 30 minutes to meditate just later. Just 30 minutes out of all you do. 30 minutes. And just sit there and look after you. That's it. Eat good food. Stop eating all that junk because that stuff make you sick. I changed from eating all the meat because I know what it does for me. That's just for me now. I'm not telling anybody else to do it. But it's just things. Get exercise. Now, exercise, I'm telling you, do that because that makes you feel so good. Find joy in your relationship with friends and family. Practice good hygienes. Now that I don't eat meat, I don't have to wear deodorant. I just put on some, some shea butter. That's it. It's a good smelling shea butter, or just don't even wear deodorant because it doesn't have that dead smell. So I thank God for that. I just figured that out myself. So, well, that's about it. I thank you all for tuning in. Make sure that you listen to this and take heed to it because it's something great for you. And I really appreciate people for listening. And just make sure that you take care of yourself because that's the only way that you're going to be happy. Because when you make yourself happy, then you can make other people happy. And you don't even have to make it. They'll see it in you and they'll become happy from the energy that's within you. But if you also can put that energy that's evil out, and then they can get into that too. But if you're good, that's good. If you evil, you're going to put it out there. So change you on the inside. Forget about everything else. Just change you. Spend time with you. And if you're listening to this, take yourself out today. Go on and have a good time for yourself. This is Rahn Anthony. Thank you. And please sponsor. Please donate so I can help get those cameras for those kids, special need kids in the family. All right. Love you all. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow.